Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. In this episode, we will be constructing an enormous pair of B.A.P.S. Now, somebody in the comments pointed out that my B.A.P.S are lopsided. First of all, how very dare you? Secondly, they're huge and I love them, so shut up. The Wet Beaver t-shirts are finally here. And it doesn't matter if you're feeling naughty or feeling nice, we've got just the thing for you. So whether you're trying to get in good with Grandma or trying to give her a heart attack, these beautifully hand-drawn illustrations will guarantee your inheritance. There are no less than 12 awesome new designs to choose from, 100% satisfaction or no money back. Available on t-shirts, hoodies, hats, phone cases, stickers and more. Link is in the video description. Terms and conditions subject to change whenever we feel like it. Life insurance policies sold separately. I've paused these two engines over here, and the reason is the metal. These need metal blocks, and we're producing metal blocks very slowly at the moment, so we're going to do something about that. And there's two things that we're going to do about that. Actually, before I show you that, I'll show you like the things that I've highlighted as of special importance. I'm putting in 6 scavenger flags up here because I want to get rid of this ASAP. And then I've put in dirt piles at the top on scaffolds. Those are really important, those 3. And what else? Oh, this bridge, so we can get the dirt over here very quickly. And, oh, and this dynamite down here. We're going to have a channel that brings the water into our system. Right. Now we can get back over here. Okay, first thing we're putting in is bots. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put in 3 bot part factories, and I'm just going to step them back 1 from the path. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to get the bot assemblers, and they're going to go on top. 1, 2. Awesome. And then we're going to get some engines. Now, I'm going to start this off with 2, but I might go to 3 at some point. We'll see. So 1, 2. The bot part factories take 450 power, and then these 2 take 500. So that's like 950. These will produce 800. So they'll be running at close to capacity. The thing is, we've got to add some bot chargers as well. So we'll see. And we need a path running along the back to the engines. So I was close. I was close with the platforms. Let's get rid of those. So around the front, I'm going to put paths in to connect the buildings. And then I'm going to put some platforms. Now, these buildings all require metal. The engines require, what, 20 each? These assemblers are 50 each. That's, what, 140? And then these are 15 each. So we need like 200 metal just to get that done. So how is this helping your metal situation, Sky? Well, it will eventually. But there's a couple of things we're going to do to help us out in the short term. The first thing I'm going to do, this bad water discharge needs 200 metal blocks. We've got 46 in there. I'm actually going to get rid of that. And we'll do that after we've sorted out our metal situation. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to put in some buildings. What are we going to put in? We're going to put in a couple of smelters. So smelter and smelter. I think I'm going to put in a couple of dynamite factories. How am I going to get power into these? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And we'll put in a bit of dynamite and we'll have the power running underneath. While we're waiting for that, I can put in the engines, can't I? That's a good idea. So we're going to want 2 engines to run this. So we'll have 1 there and 1 there. Cool. So we'll bring the power down and then along and then up, which means I'm going to want a T intersection there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, there are 2 reasons for putting the bots in. 1, it will improve our production of metal, but the main reason is because of beaver injuries. There are 2 buildings which have sky high injury rates. One is the mine. The mine is a nightmare. You send beavers in there and it's just injury. The other building is the excavator. So I want to get bots in here ASAP. Right, we've got the scavenger flags in. So we've got a good influx of metal, so that's great. And how are we getting on? Are they start? Oh, they've done this dynamite. Excellent. Okay, so I can now blow that, and then I can finish putting in this scaffolding, which is really important. Right, let's go back over here. How are they getting on with getting this built? Okay, so they've opened this up. That's excellent. Oh, they've got the smelter built, and they've got the first engine built. Brilliant. And they've laid the dynamite. My God, the beavers are on fire. Right, so what do we want? We want power. We want an up going there. Flip this around, and one there. We want to top that off like that. That one doesn't need to be topped off. We have a straight power shaft connecting them together. We put a platform on top of there, run the path across, and then all we've got to do is put the smelter on there. And the power will go directly into the bottom of the building. Hooray! You want metal, you lemon. And smelter goes in. That's set to the highest priority. Awesome. So we just need planks, gears, scrap metal, all of which we should have plenty of. And we now have a 30-day drought to deal with. But a 30-day drought is no problem at all for us. The second smelter is almost built. What else do we need? Oh, that's the last of it, I think. And hooray! Everything turns on, and we now have 2 operational smelters. Well, the beavers are on it. They're getting the foundations in for the bot processing center. The only question is going to be how long it takes us to produce enough metal. But look at this. We're already up to like 39. So that's kind of good. And we do have 4 smelters running now. How's injuries running? Injuries is up to 9 already, which is not terrific. But I'm sure it'll be fine. We actually only need one of these engines running. I'm going to pause that one until I get the dynamite factories going. Now, the longer term plan is what I'm going to do is I'm going to build these 2 dynamite factories, and then we're going to rip out these smelters and dynamite factories here, and we'll just have extra gear factories and plank factories. Now, there's one more thing that I can do to speed this up, and that is I'm going to demolish the number crunchers. Boom. Goodbye, number crunchers. Now, these have that just gave us like 57 metal. Why did you do that, Sky? You still need science. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to move them anyway. So now seemed like a good time to do it because I can really use the metal. For now, we've got 51k of science, so I'm perfectly happy. We are on cycle 28, day 15. We've got 24 days of this drought left. And so far, things are going well. Right, well, the bot factories are already built and 2 of the engines are already built. That was, good Lord, that was quick. Right, we're going to have limbs at this end, and then we're going to have chassis and heads. Cool. Right, I'm replacing the 1 high platforms with 2 high platforms, which actually reach the buildings that we want them to reach, which I think is a better design strategy, personally. You know, I am toying with the idea of putting a 3rd engine in. I think we've already got like too many engines, but I'm going to put a 3rd one in because, like, yeah. I think it makes sense. And then let's get some charging stations in. So charging stations, we want 1 and 2 and 3. Unfortunately, they won't go under platforms, which is a little bit annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. And we are producing our first bot. Bot 001. King of the bots. The Botmeister. The only thing I can think of doing to get another couple of charging stations. Let's pause for a second. This is like a little bit wasteful, I think, but it's the only way. It's the only way I can think of doing it. If I get rid of those 3 platforms and then put in a single and a triple overhang, which is metal that I don't really want to spend, but I mean it gets the job done. Now that should. And I say should let me put 2, yeah, that lets me put 2 charging stations in. So that's exactly 1200 power. So at least it's relatively efficient. Considering that we've got a 30-day drought, I think I'm going to do something which I've been meaning to do for a while. And that is I'm going to rip this field out and dynamite it down. So what do I want? Mark resources for demolition. I want to rip out all kohlrabi. I mean, I need to replant this with kohlrabi anyway, so that needs to be ripped out. So get rid of that stuff. That block can go. Get rid of that. Oh, now that's the point. I need to move the gatherer. Yeah, let's get rid of him, and he can go. Oh, he can go down there, can't he? Yeah. Right, what do I want? Food and gather a flag, and we'll pop the gatherer in just there. Is fine. And we'll make that very high priority, and a very high priority job. One of the most important jobs anywhere in the entire colony, gathering the berries for the breeding pods. Now, I've had several people going on about the breeding pods and saying, oh, why don't you put in the advanced breeding pods? I can't put the advanced breeding pods in yet. You need treated planks to build them, which I only just got started making treating planks, and I want the treated planks to go into building these. Once that's all done, then yes, I could start doing advanced breeding pods, but one thing at a time. We have a stupid stranded beaver by the name of Terezi. You lemon. Look at him. He's like, this is brilliant. Best thing's ever happened to me. Sleeping away. Right, demolish that so you can get out. And then we'll let the guys... The thing is, they can still carry on building from underneath, so it's not too much of a problem. He's not even going to... That's how happy he is. He's like, this is brilliant. I'm going to stay here as long as possible. I'm going to finish my nap, obviously, before I move. You're going to get out. Oh, there he goes. He's like, yeah, it's time for breakfast. Hooray. That was a really nice nap. I wasn't in one of these crowded row houses. Awesome. Right, they've almost finished removing this stuff. How are we getting on down here with the bot stuff? Oh, they're building the overhang. We're just waiting on metal blocks. What I should do, now this would be a smart idea, would be to downgrade the priority on those so that the metal goes to this overhang first. Yeah, that would be a very good plan. But they're going to ignore me and still carry on building these, aren't you? Yes. Why? Because you hate me, don't you? Yeah, see, they've finished that one. If you bring any more metal down here, I swear to God, I'm going to get the dev tools out and I'm going to bomb you. Well, I'm happy to announce that they've actually started building the dam. They are actually building this part because they can get through here. And until they build these 3 tiles, I can't put these stairs back in because some idiot will get trapped in there. They have finished this scaffolding, which is awesome. And this scaffolding's done. Oh, we've also dammed this off, which is cool. They're still working on the treated planks for the last excavator, so we're almost ready to rock and roll. They have finished ripping this stuff out. So dynamite time. Dynamite goes in. Now I only want to go up to the path, don't I? Yeah. Don't dynamite the path. Now, do I dynamite this section down? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Dynamite that and all of that. And then we'll just have some stairs down there. Awesome. Right, and the dynamite is going in. That should be the last metal. And boom, there it is. Done. Woohoo! So we've got, what, 3 charging stations to put in. That one's already got the metal. So we need 11 more metal. That's complete. This is already done. Excellent. So the next metal is going to go into these engines, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. In fact, I think we can probably take those off pause, and they can get on with those if they can. When's our first bot coming out? In fact, I think our first bot might be out. Yes, I can see him. I can see him running around. Where's he gone? Yeah, I saw him. He was round here. There he is. I've spotted him again. Right, let's zoom in. See if we can get a look at him. They're very cute. They're a little bit panda-ish, I think. What do you think, Picture?
Oh.
Isn't he definitely panda-ish?
Yeah, definitely. He's cute, though.
God, he won't stay bloomin' still, though.
He's camera
That's the
shy.
problem. Is he camera shy?
Yeah.
Either that or he's an idiot. That's the other alternative. Oh, there we go. Finally, we get a decent look at him. And he is... What? Oh, I will punch him. I really will. There he is. That is Iron Bot 1. So these aren't Timber bots. These are Iron bots. But I'm just going to call them bots, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm going to unlock this workplace for bots. It's going to cost 5,000 science. Good Lord. So we now have 45,000 science left. But yes, Iron Bot 1 goes to work in there. The next 2 bots are going to be working in obviously the other 2 bot part factories. And then the next 4 will go into the bot assemblers. So I'm going to put a platform there, and then I'm going to put, where is it? Science. Control tower goes on there. And boom. All right, cool. And the control tower, the way this works is it uses science. So this is going to be using like 3 science every, I don't know. Is it 3 science an hour? It's something like that. And it speeds the bots up. Right, here comes the control tower. It's very cool, all of these new like animations and building stages that they've put in. I've got to say that they have done absolute wonders with this game. It just gets better and better and better with every single thing they do. I just hope they don't have like an oxygen not included moment where they introduce something which is just horrendous and ruins the gameplay. But there's no signs of that at the moment. Let's see, what do we just need 14 metal blocks. Right, the dynamite's in. Oh, not quite. Oh, I was hoping for a bit of nighttime boom boom. Oh, isn't that a shame? I mean, let's see. Yeah, no, I could actually blow that. Yeah, go on. Boom. Run away, beavers. The world is exploding. Kohlrabi going in all over here. All up there. And there's no reason why I shouldn't just do it like everywhere we can get it in, is there? No, none whatsoever. Right, boom. It's all in. The control tower is in. And you can see it's draining our science. Yeah, 3 science per hour. Yeah, so we can't have those number crunchers not running for a very long time, but we still got 44k of science, which will last us for a while. Okay, well, we have an issue. Oh, those didn't get planted up. Let's blow this dynamite. Boom. Is that going to help? No. I mean, a few berries. We need to irrigate these berries because these are going to die. Well, that's going to die in 8 days. That's 8.2, 7.2. And the drought is going to go on for 8.3 days. So we need to extend this channel a little bit. The 4th excavator has got built and I am letting it run. And the reason that I'm letting it run is because I want them to finish this particular set of tiles so that they can get in and start building the scaffolding for the large industrial pile, because that will speed everything up massively. They've only got like 2 tiles to do. Well done, well done. But I've just got to keep an eye on the beaver injuries. We're kind of hovering around 9 at the moment, which is like just about bearable. How many medical beds have I got? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're 12. Yeah, so we don't want that to go above 12. We've got 2 iron bots. Right, so let's unlock this. This is 10,000 science. Boom. Do it. Okay. And we now have iron bots 4 and 5 in there. So, right, so now we're just waiting for 6 and 7 to get into here. And then that's it. This is maxed out, which would be brilliant. We're just waiting on the last couple of bits of dynamite. Oh, really? Why? Why do they do this every time? Man, seriously, I wish there was a mode where you could like go into like at the beaver level, like in a first person, and go and punch them in the face. Yeah, and they've kept me waiting till the next day. Oh, and here he comes. Okay, this one has to be renamed. Super Slacker. There you go. Forever you will be known as Super Slacker, the worst freaking beaver ever. Right, so now I can blow this dynamite, finally. No thanks to Super Slacker. Boom. Right, that lets the water flow in, and we irrigate all of it. Ho, ho, ho. Did not lose a berry. Well, that was very good. See what I did there? Right, have we got... Oh, we've actually got 3 beavers. But iron bots, not beavers. Right, so we'll switch you over. Right, so this thing is now fully operational. Where are we going to put our next bots? And the answer is we're going to put them into our smelters. So one goes in here. So that's going to be, that's another 1,000 science to get bots in there. Awesome. And so now we're going to be smelting iron 24 hours a day, which is a very, very good thing. So we do now have some treated planks to spare. So we can start putting in the advanced breeding pods, can't we? They're in housing, you lemon. Advanced breeding pods. People suggested that I put them in here, so go on then. So First one goes in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and flip you around. That's 10. Right, so that one can go, because that's already just produced a baby beaver. So that one can go. That one can go. That one. And that one. Yep. These produced a crop just now. And you can go, and you can go. Awesome sauce. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll keep an eye on these, and I will get rid of them when they. So that one's just about to produce, and that one. And that one. So those 3 will be next. In fact, if I get rid of those 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that gets us back to 15, which is sweet. All right, cool. How are we doing? We've got 2 more bots to get assigned. So one's going to go into there. And then the next one is going to go into a smelter over here. Well, actually, at this point, now that I've got these guys actually running, do I get rid of these? And I'm thinking we do. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get rid of those, and I'm going to get rid of those. So that's the smelters and the dynamite factories gone. Okay, cool. Now, why have I done that? And it's because they are 400 power. They are consuming 400 power. And then we've got these 2, which consume 120 and 75. Which is not a great situation. So what we can do now is have well, here's what I was thinking of doing. Like, why don't I do it instead of just talking about it? Just do it. So how do I want to do this? What I want to do is set these back, isn't it? So I'm thinking of putting in another gear factory and another lumberjack. No, not a lumberjack flag. A lumber mill, you lemon. Right. I'm thinking of putting those in there. And then we'll have a couple of bits of path. Right. Now, I think these add up to about, I don't know, like 390 or something. So what is it? 75 and 120. Yeah, 75 and 120, which is like 195. So that's like 390. Right. Which means that we've got like 10 power to spare, which is not really like perfect. But it's close enough for us to put in a couple of charging stations. So we'll have a couple of charging stations going on so that these guys can actually charge, which would be a really good thing. So we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm just wondering about whether I move this back one. We'll do gear workshop. Oh, now I'm just wondering. Hang on a second. If I turn this around and do it that way, then we could actually have a path going through here potentially, and we've got room for at least one charging station. Yeah, we can fit a couple of charging stations in. It'll work. Those go in like that. We'll have that can run now. We'll have path going down there, and path's going to go around the back. Awesome. So it gives us access to this area, which is kind of nice. I can get rid of that platform. This saves me a tile. I can put stairs in there. Now, if I put stairs in there, then I can move the path to there, which frees up, if I can actually click on it, that tile. Ha ha ha! So now I can put in a charging station there, and I can put in another charging station, flip there, put in a bit of path, and that works. Oh, look at this. We've got a whole load of advanced breeding pods going. Wow. And they use berries and extract. And we've got like tons of extract. So that should be good news. Right. What next then? I need to get the dynamite factories going at some point. There's no like urgency for that, which means I need to get that engine going to supply them with power. Awesome. How is our wood holding out? We've got a lot of engines now. I'm a little bit concerned. I've got 7 more bots. Now, I've done all of the smelters, haven't I? Because we've only got the 2 now. Yeah. So now, we can go up here and we can start switching these over. How much does this take? And that's another 4,000 science. Boom. And let's get you done. Yeah, go on. We'll switch you over to bots and turn you on. Awesome sauce. Now, if we're going to do that, then we need chargers. Okay, I tell you what we can do. If we just put a path there, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And we can put a couple of chargers in, flip you around there and there. How are we doing up here? Oh, we've got this one built, and the dirt is being churned out and being brought up here. That one needs to be set to prioritize. So now we just need we need builders working on this. All right, cool. We have started building the B.A.P.S. Well, we're just coming up to the wet season. So can you believe that we got all of that done in 30 days? I'm actually fairly impressed with that. Good job. And here comes the drought ended. Woohoo! Because we could do with some water. But I tell you what, we have lasted well. Our water has held out through a 30-day drought. That's definitely proof of the pudding. They are starting to put it in. I tell you what, I should give them some access down here, shouldn't I? Let's have, yeah, stairs like that. That'll do. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening. I have been looking forward to this for a while. What we could really do with now is more builders, I think. But look at this. We're up to 12 spare beavers now. And yeah, as we get more bots, and like we've got another 4 bots, so we can have another 4 bots going into here and turn that one on. Cool. So the next 4 bots will go into here. Right, how's everything else? Everything else seems to be fine. We're producing the metal. There's no rush on the dynamite yet. We've got all of our gear factories up and running now, which is awesome. I mean, it would be nice to have a control tower over here, wouldn't it? I'm thinking. And the control tower goes on top. Awesome. Right, let's put a very high priority on getting that built. I think we're pretty much done with treated planks for a while. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in, let's see, I'm going to put in some platforms. I'm thinking of actually moving this over one so that I can put some charging ports over there, some charging stations. And then here, I just want to put in a storage so that we can have some planks. Because at the moment, we've got no storage. These are all full. So they're sitting there, they're not doing anything. So I think what we'll do for now is we'll pause these because we don't need treated planks right now. But I'll get a storage going. And then maybe I'll turn them back on and get some. So that, for example, we still need another, 5 breeding pods in at some point. Which I completely forgot about. That one's almost there. That one's almost there. Okay, that was pretty, yeah, that's recently done one, and that one, so 1, 2, and that one, yes. So let's say I've got 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, fine. And there, oh, those are all about to pop, which is very, very nice. So we've got 19 beavers now to deploy. Yeah, I need to get on that. We've got 3 bots. Right, I think we'll switch this to bots and turn it on. The 4th bot will just go in there automatically. Excellent. Wellbeing. Now I am ready to address wellbeing. This had to get done first. No, I've got to tell you about this, right? Do you know what the last straw was? I mean, on every video, I get loads and loads of wonderful comments that I love reading. I love reading through the comments and reading all the funny comments and the nice comments. But there are a whole bunch of people out there who just love criticizing every goddamn single thing you do, right? And it's all inconsequential rubbish. Okay, so the end of the last episode, right? We just put in a massive pair of B.A.P.S, right? And some guy at the end of that video, his primary thought was to leave me a comment saying, 2 of your warehouses aren't assigned. Really? Really? I've just done that, right? And this is the thing that you're thinking about. And I'll point out to you, first of all, you really think that I don't know? Right? And secondly, that we've got nothing in any of our warehouses. They're all bloody empty. I've got nothing to put in them. So that's why they're not assigned, for goodness sake. I've calmed down a bit now. I'm kind of over it. I might even turn the comments back on. You'll find out if you try and leave a comment whether I've turned it back on or not. I will stress at this point, I hate the wellbeing mechanic. The reason that I hate the wellbeing mechanic, as it is in the game now, is it punishes creativity and it stifles expression, because it forces you into putting all of your buildings in a small area because of the area of effect of the buildings that give you well-being. And it annoys the hell out of me, right? Like, when you put in, I don't know, let's take anything, like, okay, the beaver busts, right? If you put in beaver busts, it should be a cumulative effect on your colony, right? It shouldn't be this area of effect. I really wish they would take this area of effect thing out of the game, right? It should just be a cumulative thing of the stuff that you put in. Anyway, moving on. Just before I do the well-being, I want to get some more builders going. So we'll get, let's see, what do I want? So we're throwing a builder's hut there. Where else can I put some builders and haulers? You know what? I'm going to start using this space over here, I think. Sling a bunch of platforms in here. Let's see, how many we got? We got 19, so that 4, so we've got 15 left. Yeah, I'll put in 3 and I'll put in another hauling post. Yeah, let's do it that way. So I'm going to put in platforms, let's see, all along there and all along there. Now, where am I going to get access? I think I'm going to do my access here. And then I put doubles on top of all of that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not going to put any social stuff in, and I'm going to be very limited about what fun stuff that I put in. This is going to be all aesthetics and stuff, because the problem is running like even a 16-hour workday. They just don't have time to use those facilities, so there's a very poor return. So we'll put shrubs, like every 2 we want shrubs. So we can shrub there, and there'll be a shrub there. Yeah, I'm going to rip out. Have we got any homeless beavers? No, we don't have any homeless beavers, but we'll probably get more beavers. Row houses going in, 1 there, flip it around, and 1 there, and then I need a couple more platforms, don't I? Yeah, boom, boom. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay, fine. So that's that. What else do we want to put in? Let's do the beaver busts. Yeah. Now these have a 5x5 area. So we're going to have to do something like that one goes in there, and then this one. Oh, man, it's going to be difficult to get full coverage. That gives us coverage of all those. I'm just missing that one, so I think I'll live with that. And then beaver statue. Now, I just want to point out, one of the reasons I didn't do this, like this beaver statue, it's 30 metal, right? Like, I've been desperate for metal. So putting this in would have just held everything up. The beaver busts are 5 metal each. The braziers use metal. There's a lot of metal involved in getting this going. So we'll have the beaver statue going behind and the beaver statue going there. Braziers. Braziers are 5x5 again. So we're going to miss that building, but it's what it is. So that goes there, and then we're going to need an extra one. Clocks. This is metal again. So that covers most of it. That covers all of this side. If I put that in there. Yep. And then we'll put another one in there to cover this side. Okay, that's that done. The bell doesn't give any well-being, so we can ignore that. Oh, lamps. Or lanterns, I should say. Right, I think we've got virtually everything. There's one more thing. Roofs. So we'll have some roofs going on. And I think we'll try and put those in front of the bushes. That's fine, that's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine. Cool, awesome. Right, I think that handles all of the decorations. Let's just check. Where's all the aesthetics? So shrub, lantern, roof, brazier, beaver bust, beaver statue, and clock. Right, those are all in. Right, that leaves us with monuments. I've got a 4x4 area there for a monument. That all needs to get built, which of course is going to delay everything because they're now going to be working on this. But once it's done, hopefully it'll speed our beavers up enough so that over the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 cycles, we'll get that back. But it's not going to be super instant. Right, Go, 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 beavers. You've got a lot to do. Right, we've got 7 bots to assign. I think probably the best thing for them at the moment is gears, because we're completely out of gears. So let's say that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, good. That leaves us with 3. Do I do the planks? Oh, maybe we do the dynamite. Yeah, I mean, they're not built yet, but I think probably that's a good idea. So, yes, and this one, yes. So they'll go into there. Where else? Planks. How are we doing for planks? We're doing okay for planks, but because we've cranked up the gears, we will need to increase plank production to match it. So, yeah, I suppose we'll switch all of the plank production to bots as soon as I get a couple more. One thing that would speed them all up is putting a control tower in here. So let's see, where can I put a control tower? I'm thinking remove one of the medical beds and put it in there. Maybe there. Yeah. Okay, so rip that one out and control tower goes in there. That is very important. So get that done, beavers. I need to replace the last 5 breeding pods, don't I? Yeah, that's a good point. So housing, advanced breeding pods. If I can put 1 in next to those stairs, and then I think the remaining 4 can go in 1, 2, flip around, 3, 4. Okay. So demolish tool, and these can go. Boom, boom, and boom. Awesome. And I can get rid of that path there as well. Excellent. Right, the well-being is starting to tick up. We're up to 13. What, have they still got stuff to build up? Yeah, they've still got a bunch of stuff to build up here. Oh, they can't get to that one. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, well, if I take out that lantern, which is the cheapest? Oh, the lantern's pretty cheap. Yeah, get that done, please, if you wouldn't mind. I need 5 metal blocks for that. Right, the beaver statue is complete now, so I can put that lantern back in. Where's the decorations? And lantern's going to go back in there. Awesome sauce. Oh, I can do it. Yeah, the lantern's done. Right, if I rip out these 2 bits of path there... what was the thing that wasn't covered? Oh, I covered it, didn't I, by putting the extra shrub in? Yeah, so don't worry about it. Right, let's go to monuments. Monuments, we'll get the labourer monument. That can go up there. Oh, we just hit 14. That one goes up there. And then down here, we're going to put in the Flame of Unity, which has got a much bigger area. So it probably makes sense to put that one there. Boom. Now, there is one more that we could put in, which is the Tribute to Ingenuity. But since it requires 300 metal and 400 gears, I'm not going to put that in right now, because right now we're struggling for gears and we're struggling for metal as well. So we'll hold off on that one. So over here, they're getting through this. There's not that much. I mean, there's still a bit left, but not that much. So we're going to need an alternative source of metal. Now, eventually, we're going to be doing this mine. But for now, we're going to head over and we're going to use this. Oh, these smelters are going to be conveniently located for that. Yeah, I know, right? How about that, eh? You'd think somebody planned that? Well, they did. So I'm going to put platforms going across here like this to get us over to there. So that can go across there. Then let's see, we want to go. Come on. We want to go across there. That does need to be a 2 in there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. We get the stairs going up to there. And then we go across from there. Now, I could dynamite the top of that down. And we just hit 17 well-being. How are we doing? Oh, they've got the labourer monument in. Okay. And how are we doing on the Flame of Unity? We need another, what, 80 planks and 25 or so metal blocks. And then that'll be done. And that is probably as much as we're going to do for a little while. Okay, so we're now up to 19 well-being. Let's take a look. So, yeah, aesthetics, we are maxed across the board. The labourer monument, we are almost maxed. In fact, they're all at 165 of 166. So, who didn't get there? I bet it was Super Slacker. I bet it was him. He was like, I'm going to get myself injured and I'm going to go and sit in a medical bed all night. We've got to be close to getting this. Oh, we need 20 metal blocks. Yeah, that won't take too long. The next section is going to be a massive pain because we've got stupid dead trees in the way again. I hate dead trees. I hate everything. I hate Super Slacker. I hate wellbeing. I hate dead trees. Love B.A.P.S. Love B.A.P.S though. Especially huge ones like that. I still need 30 metal for that. So, yeah. These poor bots in here are like, oh, it never stops. We're doing it 24 hours a day and we just never seem to satisfy demand. No, you don't. So work bloomin' harder, damn it. Well, we would if you put in a bloomin' charging thing. Not a charging thing. What am I talking about? Control thing. Okay, we've just hit 21. So that tells me that the Unity thing's got... Flame of Unity has got completed. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. Control tower. Where are you going to put this? Pop it in around the back there. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad place to put it. Go on, in it goes. That will set to be in a high priority. That's another 20 metal blocks. Just what I needed right now. You know what? We'll get those dynamited as highest priority. The other stuff can wait. We'll get that down one. And then... So that gets us down to this level, which is great. And then, oh, we've hit 22. And then we'll bring this across with 2s. For now, I think we'll just do that line, which gets us there. Okay. Once we get there, oh, and there's some little ones in there that I can just get rid of by putting a path in. So put the path in. Good. And then at the other end, all we've got to do is a couple of staircases, and we are good to go. So that goes in there. That goes in there. Path. Boom. Then we'll have a path coming out this way, and then we can have some scavenger flags going on there. Whew, awesome. And we're up to 23, which is probably about as high as we're going to go. We've got a stranded beaver where? Oh, like how? How? How did you manage to end up there? Well, I'm sorry, you're not getting out of there. There's just no way that I could possibly get you out of there. Well, you could just by putting some platforms in here. No, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It's structurally unsound. This is very muddy. This bit of terrain here. No, it wouldn't work. So, no. How old is he? He better not be like 6 years old, because I'll be upset. If he's 35, he's had a good run. He'll be fine. Yeah. I wish you could turn this off so that I wouldn't even know. Oh dear, I'm a bad man. And on that wholesome and uplifting note, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. In the next episode, yes, you will get to see my B.A.P.S. Picture?
Good night, guys.
Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching as ever. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.